Hey beautiful people, and welcome back to 50 Cent's Beautiful Fragrance channel, where we share and discuss fragrance together, guys. Hey guys, nice to see you all again. Hope you're doing great out there and enjoying wintertime to the fullest. And today I show you my absolute favorite flankers. But before I start, guys, if you're new here and you're not subscribed to this beautiful fragrance channel yet, please hit the subscribe button down below and like this video. It really helps me out and doesn't cost you anything. So thank you a lot in advance. And starting off this list, guys, and if some of you follow me for some time, you already know that I'm a big fan of original fragrances, mostly when it comes to designer fragrances. But there are some flankers that are superior to the original, in my opinion. So let's start with this beautiful list of fragrances, guys. Starting off with this one. This is Pasha de Cartier Parfum. And this is an obvious one to me because I smelled the original, and the original is just a really old schoolish smelling fougere fragrance to me. That's just my opinion. Maybe some of you like it because it's fresher than this, but guys, this one is so well blended for me. Just such an amazing, super masculine, super elegant fragrance to wear now in the winter time. I think now in the deepest winter, it's a perfect time to wear this fragrance, guys. And this one is an amazing designer blend, guys. Every designer fragrance should be blended like this, in perfection. Here you get a patchouli based fragrance with a lot of booziness, a lot of woodiness, and they still kept this fougere DNA, but just in the background, guys. It's just so well done, so much more modern to me than the original, and it smells amazing, it performs amazing. You have a really nice scent tray with this, and if you're looking for an ultra masculine night out fragrance, or like, I would consider this more like special occasion fragrance or dinner fragrance, I would try this, guys, because this one is an amazing blend for the price. I got this, I think, for 80 euros or something, this 50 ml. And you see, I wore it, but it's a quite strong fragrance, so you don't need a lot of this. And for me, it's specific to winter, to be honest. I don't wear this in summertime. It's too dense, too deep. But the lavender here keeps it quite fresh, so you can wear this in 3 seasons. I just would not consider this a summer fragrance. Even in the summer night, it's a bit too much maybe. But in general, guys, absolutely stunning fragrance. And a price value killer in my opinion. It is such an amazing blend and so superior in my taste, for my taste, to the original. This is Pasha de Cartier Parfum. Continuing with a Chanel, and guys, this is quite obvious. Talking about Allure Edition Blanche. This is one of my favorite designer fragrances of all time. And yeah, for me it's superior to the original Allure Homme. I think every Allure from Chanel has like its own magic to it, I have to say. I really love this line of fragrances, but I think this one is just a bit more edgy, a bit more interesting than the original, and also more interesting than the other flankers. When I first was starting off with fragrances, guys, I loved the Dior Extreme, but these days, guys, I think this one is just better for me. It's just like clean, super citrusy, with that tonka bean that makes this, and the spiciness that makes this that slightly oriental and super gorgeous smelling. It is so alluring. It's really an alluring fragrance for me, and such an easy wear. I mostly tend to wear this in summertime because I love this effervescent, refreshing feeling of that lemon in here that is so zesty and super gorgeous smelling. But also now in wintertime, when I want a fresh fragrance, this is one of my favorites still. I just overspray with this now in the wintertime and I'm good to go. It is a super nice everyday fragrance that makes you stand out, that makes you smell amazing. And for me, like I said, I think the Allure, the original Allure, was a milestone for Chanel, but and I still have it in my collection. But it has like a little bit of that old mannish vibe to me. It's just my taste. This one is a bit more fresher, a bit more young, youthful maybe, and modern, and I just like the vibe of the fragrance more, and on me it is more creamy and lasts longer. So this one is an amazing fragrance, guys, for the summertime. I mean, I speak about it a lot. on this channel. But if you haven't tried this, guys, you have to try this. This is Allure Homme Edition Blanche. And after Chanel comes Dior, guys, and this one was hard to decide if I want to include this, but I wear this so much more than the original that I wanted to include it. This is Dior Homme Intense. This one, guys, absolutely stunning, and for me just the sweet spot of the whole line, right? The original Parfum, not the Parfum 2025, is a masterpiece in my mind. It is so gorgeous. It is just so niche, so extravagant with the leather and the depthness. But this one, guys, I just can wear whenever I want, and that's what I love about this one. And for me, it has more depth to the original Dior Homme. Sometimes in the summertime, I tend to wear Dior Homme original more than this one. So not 2020, the original Dior Homme. But this is for me like this 3-season fragrance, like a Swiss Army knife that you can just put on whenever you want. That is how good this fragrance is. It's just that gorgeous iris with lavender. Man, this smells just like a lipstick bag of a woman in the best and most seductive masculine way possible. It's hard to describe, but guys, when I can still to this day I think about the first time I smelled this and how blown away I was from this fragrance. Such high quality, just so sensual, guys. This is like a fragrance of a sensual man that is maybe in an artistic way, or like has some nice hobbies, or that you can talk to, that is eloquent, it's elegant, right? It just has that kind of vibe, and it's so understated, elegant and classy, like just a few other fragrances can be, right? That's how good this fragrance is. And to me, like I said, it's my rainy day fragrance. Whenever it's really rainy and I want to feel cozy and nice, and still it has a little bit of freshness still, so that's what I like. I can just highly recommend you this fragrance, guys. I think it's it is a masterpiece, and a lot of people already tried it. But if you haven't tried this, guys, I think this is an absolutely stunner. Dior Homme Intense. Okay, guys, staying with Dior and going a little bit more in the direction of 2020. And this one, guys, is Dior Homme Sport 2021. And guys, I wore this was one of my signatures last summertime. It is such a refreshing, effervescent fragrance. And for me, maybe you know it if you follow me for some time, I love to wear the Dior Homme 2020 just on a daily basis. If I don't know what to wear, it's just such an easy spritz. You can just wear it whenever you want. And I was just thinking, like, do I really need this one? Because I can wear the other one all the time. But guys, I tried this in store. I went out of the Douglas and I just couldn't stop sniffing myself, because this is so much better to me personally. It just has so much more depthness. It is just such a gorgeous fragrance. Also here, ultra masculine fragrance for me. But the way the grapefruit and the woods are combined here in that kind of juniper way, it has a bitter, cocktaily kind of vibe to me. And then you have like a slight incensey note just in the background to make it more interesting. And this is so gorgeous, guys. The whole composition is so gorgeous to me, man. And this is such a great fragrance for every day. Like I said, it is so refreshing. It's not sweet at all. This is a fragrance you can wear in the highest heat and smell super gorgeous. And you can just wear this on a daily basis, even in the winter time. It has some depth to it, like I said. And also, I think this is such a strong fragrance, guys. The 2020 Dior was already something that was, you could just smell it around you all the time, right? Still, after like 5-6 hours, it was still there. It's not a beast mode fragrance, but it's a lingering fragrance. And this is even better when it comes to performance to me. This is just monstrous. I wouldn't overspray with this I wouldn't spray more than 4 times with this fragrance. It is gorgeous. It is stunning. And for me, from the newest designer fragrances, one of the best fresh fragrances you can buy. So try it out, guys, if you haven't yet. I think this is superior to Dior Homme 2020. This is Dior Homme Sport 2021. Next up, we have the only niche fragrance in this whole list, and I just had to include it because I always tell you guys this is the best fresh fragrance you can wear, and it has an original version, so it has to be superior. This is Mefisto Gentle Uomo by Casamorati, guys. And yeah, what can I say? For me, yeah, the combination here of citruses, of this beautiful, really prominent lavender. I just love lavender, guys. Lavender note with that powdery iris and that woodiness is just gorgeous. It's to die for, in my opinion. It is just so fresh, so masculine, so mass appealing while smelling different. It's just everything you want in a fresh fragrance to me. It has a shower jelly vibe, yes, but it's done in a Serjoff way, right? So this is amazing. And for me, it is so much more interesting. I owned the original Mefisto. I swapped it to get Fiero by Casamorati, which is also such a nice fragrance, guys. But I swapped it because this one was for me just superior. I had Mefisto first, and then I had a sample of this, and I just had to get it, and then I swapped the original. Still, the original is really good, I would say. But for me, this is just more interesting, has more facets to it. You have that powderiness, you have less of this rosy aspect. For me, the original Mefisto is more like a blue, rosy, fresh shower jelly kind of fragrance with a woody backbone. And this is like a little bit superior because it's less of this rose that I didn't really enjoy so much. It's less flat. For me, Mefisto on my skin was just sometimes a little bit too flat. This is really popping from my skin, guys. When I wear this with 3 sprays, I can smell myself the whole day, and it's quite strong. I wore this quite a lot in the summertime, and my girlfriend always told me, don't overspray with this, it smells amazing, but 3 sprays is enough, Paul. So I did this, and it's crazy, guys. For me, this is good, and I always say, guys, if you just want a small collection, if you are willing to pay a bit more for your signatures and you want a fresh fragrance, I would go with this one. Serjoff in general then would be great. I'm always thinking like Serjoff, Naxos, and this fragrance would be enough. Sometimes I would say, and maybe like a really dark, mysterious fragrance that you wear for night outs. But this on a daily basis, and Naxos maybe in the winter time, I would see this as a perfect signature double. So this one, guys, amazing quality. Can't say enough good things about it. Try it out if you want to. Get a sample, because I think this is maybe not for everyone, or some people will find this a little bit too simple. So this is Mefisto Gentle Uomo by the beautiful house of Casamorati. Okay, 2 fragrances left, and this one, guys, whew, yeah, I love the whole line, but these days I just gravitate to this one so much more. This is Terre de Hermes Parfum. Yeah, the original Terre de Hermes was my signature for like 1.5 years. I just loved to wear it. I still love to wear it. But this one, guys, I just love a bit more these days. It's more round. It's more deep. It's just such a gorgeous designer fragrance. This is just quality in a bottle, guys. It's such a beautiful fragrance. Yeah, you still have the same vibe. That's what I love about Hermes. They stay true to the original, right? This one just smells like a more rounder, more gentlemanlier version of the original. The original has this pepper. It has more punch to it, right? You have to smell it if you cross it, right? It's always in the air. It's a lingering scent. I love that about this, but this one is just something that is still strong, right? It's a parfum, it's strong, but it's closer to your skin a bit. You don't have that pepper. It's just like this beautiful grapefruit woody combo with such depthness to the woody aspect of this fragrance that I love. So this is amazing. This is just quality for the price, guys. I can't stop sniffing it if I want. When I wear this, I just spray my hand because I have to sniff this from my hand all the time. It's so good, and for me, one of the best yeah, all-rounders when it comes to designer fragrances. I also love the Eau Givre flanker for the summertime, but this is for year-round, I think, a little bit better. This is such a gorgeous fragrance, guys. Hermes in general, absolutely love this house. And this is Terre de Hermes Parfum. Okay guys, last but not least, we have a super beautiful fragrance that I gravitate to a lot these days. We're talking about Loewe Essencia EDP Parfum. The only thing that I don't like about this fragrance is this little bit clunky bottles. I still love the house of Loewe. I think quality from Spain in a bottle. It's so good, guys. I also love the Parfum. But this one, guys, there was like an Essencia, I don't know if it was an eau de toilette, it has to be, right? I tried it once and it is a little bit old schoolish these days. It's from the 70s or 80s. It's still an absolutely stunning fragrance, guys. I think Loewe always smells so natural, their fragrances, and they are so high quality that I would always recommend them. But this one, guys, yeah, I think it's quite divisive. Some people would say this smells too much Aventus-y, right? It is that kind of vibe that you get from Aventus, that you get here. Why do they do that kind of fragrance, Loewe? I mean, they are a high-end brand. Why do they do that? But I have to say, guys, if you over that point and you like that kind of combination of citrusy, woody smokiness, this one is heaven, right? Because first of all, this is super easy to wear, right? This is super easy to wear. You can literally wear this anytime, anywhere. It smells so close to batches from Aventus that were like really citrusy and smoky, like 20, I think I tried one from 2018 that smelled a bit like this. It is just such a high-end fragrance, to be honest. It smells absolutely gorgeous. It's more prominent on the lavender. Surprise. Like every fragrance that I love has lavender, so this one also a lot of lavender in here. You have that berry-esque facet, you have that woody facet, you have that greenness, and you have a slightly bit of smokiness. And guys, this is so gorgeous. It is also quite strong. This is an eau de parfum, but it has, I don't know, I mean, I think it has 70% or 68% alcohol, so super high-end blend. And for me, guys, when I gravitate to this kind of genre DNA, I gravitate to this fragrance. I think it's easy to wear now in the winter time. I just overspray and I'm good to go. And it's also absolutely gorgeous and refreshing in the summertime. This is just, it can be a signature scent. I think that's how good it is. And like I said, I love Loewe in general, the Parfum. I love to wear this just to bring, or just to relax, like, or to wear it to sleep. And this one is no exception. It's such an amazing, high quality blend that you should try if you love the old batches of Aventus, guys. This is an amazing fragrance, Loewe Essencia EDP Parfum. Okay guys, and that is for today. I hope you enjoyed this video of my favorite flankers from my collection. And now it's your turn, guys. Tell me down in the comments below what you think about this 7 flankers. And if you maybe like the original more than the flankers that I love. And what are yours, guys? I'm curious like always. See you next time. Enjoy your day. Bye bye, guys.